The advent of computers and networks has made it possible for us to create a whole new world, the virtual world. And just like our real world, it has its own laws. So today we are going to talk about the don'ts in the virtual world. The Republic Act number 10175, or more commonly known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, was approved on the 12th of September of the said year. The purpose of this law is to prevent cybercrime and to deter people from doing any of the crimes. And of course, people who are found guilty will be penalized. So what is cybercrime? Well, a cybercrime is any crime that involves computers or networks. The computer or network may be the target, or it may be used for the commission of the crime. So, what are these acts? Well, when we talk about cybercrime, we often think about hacking. And that's correct. But cybercrime is not limited to hacking alone. So, here are the acts that are considered as cybercrime. Number 1. Illegal access. Now, illegal access is the unauthorized access to a computer system with the purpose of acquiring data. It can either be done physically to acquire data, or it can also be done by using a remote computer to gain access to another computer. Well, this is what we call hacking. Number 2. Illegal interception. This is the interception of non-public transmission of computer data through technical means, or by using computers and other such devices. Number 3. Data interference. This is to delete, damage, alter, or do anything to damage the integrity of a computer data. A good example of this would be infecting a computer system with a virus. Well, viruses are programs that can harm or corrupt the files in our computer. Number 4. System interference. This is to disrupt or to interfere with the functions of a computer system, making it not work properly. Well, this can be done in several ways: worms, viruses, and other malware, and through DOS and DDoS attacks. Now, to find out more about worms, viruses, other malware, DOS, and DDoS attacks, please click on the links on the description. Number 5. Misuse of devices. This refers to the intentional use of a device for the purpose of illegal access, illegal interception, data interference, and system interference. It can also mean to produce, sell, make these devices available. It can be a device, a computer, or a program designed for the purpose of these criminal acts. Number 6. Cyber squatting. Registering, selling, or using a domain name of someone else is cyber squatting. It generally refers to the practice of buying a domain name of an existing business with the intent to sell the names for a profit to those businesses. Number 7. Computer-related forgery. Computer-related forgery refers to the creation, alteration, or deletion of any computer data resulting in an inauthentic data for the purpose of making it look authentic, or in other words, copying other people's works without giving them credit or without asking permission. Number 8. Computer-related fraud. Now, fraud is such a broad term, but in this case, computer-related fraud is the use of information technology to commit fraudulent acts. This can be any act intended to deceive for the purpose of financial or personal gain. Number 9. Computer-related identity theft. Well, identity theft is the crime of obtaining the personal or financial information of another person and use that to assume his identity for transactions and purchases. One good example of this would be phishing. Phishing is the use of a legitimate-looking but fraudulent email messages to entice an individual to access an account online. The account holder is asked to click a link to access her account online. When she inputs her username and password, the information is transmitted to the identity thief. So, you are the fish. Not really. Number 10. Cybersex. Cybersex is a virtual sex encounter between two or more people connected by a computer network. And the law also states that this is the willful engagement, maintenance, control, or operation, directly or indirectly, of any sexual activity with the aid of a computer system or network. Number 11. Child pornography. This refers to any representation, whether visual or audio or written combination, of a child or a person portrayed as a child, engaged or involved in real or simulated explicit sexual activities. This criminal act becomes a cybercrime when it is committed using a computer system. Number 12. Unsolicited commercial communications. This is very annoying. The transmission of commercial electronic communication with the use of a computer system which seek to advertise, sell, or offer for sale products and services. Included in this category are spams, which everybody hates because most of the time they are harmful and deceiving. Number 13. Libel. Libel is a published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation. In this case, it is committed through a computer system or any other similar means which may be devised in the future. Number 14. Aiding or abetting in the commission of cybercrime. So any person who willfully abets or aids or encourages someone to commit cybercrime or any of the offenses enumerated in this act shall be held liable. And number 15. Attempt in the commission of cybercrime. So you can't even attempt. So any person who willfully attempts to commit any of the offenses enumerated in this act shall be held liable. So how do we protect ourselves from these awful acts? Well, of course, we have this law that we talked about, but we also have this thing called cybersecurity. Now, the law refers to cybersecurity as the collection of tools, policies, risk management approaches, actions, trainings, practices, assurance, and technologies that can protect the cyber environment and the user's assets. So, this can be anything from antivirus programs, anti-adware, anti-malware, to education in school, to videos like these that give us knowledge on how the internet works, or more specifically on what not to do with computers and networks.